Hello guys. Good evening. What's up everybody? Hi there. How are you doing? I know it's a little bit too late, sir. 10 p.m. is the usual time we go to sleep, man. Who are we kidding? Nobody sleeps at 10 o'clock, yeah? What's up? Good evening, guys. Yep. So before we begin, can you quickly give me a thumbs up if you can see me, hear me clearly? If my audio video is all okay, just give me a quick thumbs up, man, so that I know I can go ahead. Hi Sangram, hi Atharv, hi Shivam, hi Tooney, hi Anish. Hello Ananya. All righty. Shall we get this thing started then? Yeah. So today in the concept builder, yes, what we are actually going to discuss are two sets which we might have seen them before, but then we are going to learn how to solve them in the most efficient manner. When I say efficiency, what do I mean? Should take the least amount of efforts and also the least amount of time. Yes. Shall we get this thing started? Hello. Hi Madhu. Hi Anish. Canon. Let's go. All right. So today we are looking at miscellaneous arrangements where we're basically going to arrange only. But what are we arranging here? We are arranging based on scheduling. Yes. So just the core of it is going to remain scheduling. Let's get this thing started. Okay. So the challenge question for today is what? What's the challenge question for today? This one. So for the ones who have not seen it, yeah, same here, Tushar, this question only, yes. For the ones who have not seen this particular question, have a look at it, yes, and then we will start solving it together, okay. Tushar, so this is that 150 confidence question, yes. Sangram, see, that normally happens, man. That is very common thing, that when you start something new, right, it's not just with the CAT preparation, with anything, in fact, anything that you start new, you'll always have that spike in the motivation and the spike in the interest that you have because you're doing something new. But after a while, maintaining this becomes very difficult. That the spike should remain at the top, right? That doesn't happen always, right? It's just like your share market. When some new information comes, when a new company comes, let's say an IPO comes off, people are actually eager to know more about it. People try experimenting, people try buying more, selling more. There's a lot of things going on. But after a while, it hits a stagnation point. Yes. Maintaining this is impossible. So what you should actually be aiming at is not motivation. Yes, if you think motivation is what will get you through your CAT preparation, no, man, no. What you should be aiming at is consistency. Yes, consistency is what you want. Although your, say, spike is only till here, but the aim is to not let it down from here. This is possible. This is not possible for anybody. It's just not you. Okay. Done. All right. Anish, I think you can attend this because logical reasoning is also a part of that. So you can definitely attend it. But this is specifically for CAT, but can be utilized in other places also. Yeah. Okay, let's go. No issues, Shivansh, no issues. Let's go. Let's read this thing together and then we'll solve it. Yeah, let's go. So at a startup with flexible timing, each of the 7 interns, so there are total 7 interns, Adam, Brian, Carl, Denise, Eli, Frank and Guy, A to G, okay, enter the office at 9:30, 9:45, 10, 10:15, 10:20, 11, 11:50. So there are exactly 7 times, 7 entry times, and they have used the word respectively. What does this mean? When they say respectively, what does this mean? It means that, for example, Adam will enter exactly at 9:30. So 9:30 is Adam's entry time. Brian will enter exactly at 9:45. Yes, Carl would enter exactly at 10. Denise at 10:15. Eli at 10:20. Frank at 11 and Guy at 11:50. So at least the entry times for each of these 7 interns we know. Done? Perfect. Fixed order. Yes. Now later what they are saying is, each of them also left the office at different times. That means they left the office, the out time is different, okay, and the times are given to us, which is what? 12 p.m., 12:30, 12:50, 1, 15, 15 and 1:20, which is exactly 7 times, 7 different out times, but they're saying not necessarily in the same order. So I think we know what our task at hand is, to identify which intern left at what time, correct? Yeah, which intern left at what time is what we need to find out. Perfect. Now they're saying that the amount of time spent in the office is called period. What is period? The amount of time that they spent in the office, which is basically what? From their in time to their out time. Yes. This difference between the in time and out time, this part is called period. Okay. Done. They are saying that, and according to the rules, the period of each intern must be more than 1 hour. That means nobody can be in the office for only 60 minutes or less than 60 minutes. Yes. Period, can it be equal to 60? No. Can it be less than 60? No. Equal to 60 not allowed, less than 60 also not allowed. That means we need at least 61, right? From 61 minutes onwards, it's allowed. Good to go? So far, okay? Don't worry. Hi, Huma. Long time no see. How are you? Canon, don't worry. We will do it one by one and I'll help you understand everything, okay? So now we have some conditions given to us. 5 conditions are given. Before that, let's quickly jump to the question. If Guy was not the last person to leave, this is hypothetical because they are saying Guy was not the last person to leave. Thing that should have been given to us there. What's the last time? Last time is 1:20. So they're basically saying Guy did not leave at 1:20 p.m. But this information they should have given to us in the original set, correct? Not here. But because they have given it to us here, what happens? The trouble is that there will be multiple cases, right? There will be multiple cases or there will be an incomplete bay. Again, see, if Carl spent 10 minutes less than 3 hours, hypothetical. If Brian's period was less than 210, hypothetical. Now they're asking what is the difference between Brian's period and Denise's period? This is definite. And what is the total period of the 7 interns? This is also definite. We have to be careful about this red flag statement, which says what? Damn it. Which says what? That if the value cannot be determined, then you have to type in 0. Yes, we have to type in 0 if it is cannot be determined. So that's something that we have to be very careful about. This basically shows us that will it be a perfect bay? Nah. It will either be an incomplete bay or we might end up having multiple cases. Good to go? Yes. Done. Perfect, perfect. I am doing great, Huma. Thank you so much. Yeah, how are you doing? It's been a long time. Yes. Perfect. So we've analyzed the questions. Thank you, Gibson. Thank you. So we've already analyzed the questions. Now we jump off to the solving process, right? So what do we know? We know that A till G, all their in timings we know. This is something that's given to us. If we can find out the out time, then we can find out the period. Or if we can find out the period, then we can find out the out time. Both of these are basically the same, correct? Now the problem here is what? What's the problem with this? The biggest problem with this is going to be when we have to do multiple trials and errors, right? I have to check when A enters at 9:30, what happens when he leaves at say when he leaves at 12 o'clock, what would happen? When he leaves at 12:30, what would happen? At 12:50, at 1 o'clock, 1:05, 1:05, 1:20. All 7 times I'll have to try and see to check what happens. Now, what a normal person would do, right? A normal, a noob, a beginner, an amateur level player, what that person would do? They would try out with everything here and check. They try out with the conditions and check. But the problem here is what? Because we are looking at 7 cross 7, isn't this a very good place? Isn't this a very good place for us to try tick and cross method? Yes. Isn't this a very good place for us to try a tick and cross method? That is, if I can identify beforehand itself that for each entry time and for each exit time, what is the period, then I can easily place this here. Yes or no? Yeah. So let's try that then. What are we going to try? Tick or cross method. So what do I have? I have all the in timings 9:30 till 11:50 for A to G, and I have all the out timings. Yes, all I have to do right now is what? Just identify the period. Period is what? This minus this, correct? From 9:30 till 12 p.m. Can you tell me from 9:30 till 12 p.m. how much time is done? How much time is done? Yes, Athar. Huma, sadly you cannot buy only the DILR course, but the price for the entire batch is kept so affordable that you don't have to just buy for DILR, right? This is the same, at the same price you can buy for Quant, VRC and for GDPI and for OMETS at the same price. So I think you should consider that. Okay, yeah, so this is 2.5 hours. We'll do ourselves a favor, man. Let's do ourselves a favor. Let's put everything in minutes, because it's going to be very annoying for us to write this as 2.5, because our mind at that time, right, because we'll be too busy thinking about how to solve this, we might end up considering this as 2 hours 50 minutes. Do we want to risk that? Obviously not. We want to be as risk free as possible. So instead we'll put everything in minutes itself. What do you say? Perfect, 150 minutes. Beautiful, man. So this is 150 minutes. Now you'd be wondering, sir, 7 cross 7, 49 calculations. Oh my God, this is going to take us an hour to do it. I'll give you a good example of how to quickly do it. Look at this. From here to here, I can see there is a 30-minute increase. 12 to 12:30 is plus 30 minutes. 12:30 to 12:50 is plus 20 minutes. 12:50 to 1 o'clock is plus 10 minutes. 1 to 1:05 is plus 5 minutes. 1:05 to 1:05 is 0 only, no change at all. 1:05 to 1:20 is plus 15 minutes. Yes. Now I can go about this and fill up this entire row. Once I am done with this entire row, I can follow up the rest of it also just like that. Make sense? Yes. Can we do that? So from 150, see 150 plus 30, 180. 180 plus 20, 200. 200 plus 10, 210. 210 plus 5, 215. 215 plus 0, 215. 215 plus 15, 230. These are all in what? Minutes, okay? Works for us? So can I sit and try out this whole table? Can I put that whole table? How long do you think this is going to take me? 1 minute. 1 minute is a little too less, maybe 2 minutes. But is it worth the mental sanity? The mind will be calm if we can put all of this here. Agreed? Let's do it for all the 7 people then. Yes. Now what is happening? See, from here to here, I'll put it here. From here to here, there is plus 15. Does this mean he will be spending 15 more minutes in the office? No, it's the other way around, right? If he is coming in late, if he is coming 15 minutes late to the office, he'll be spending 15 minutes less in the office. Agreed? Yes. So 15 minutes less. From here, I just have to subtract 15. End of story. So 150 minus 15 is 135. And parallelly, I can now finish all of this. Yes, same way from here to here, another plus 15. So 15 minutes late. That means 15 minutes less in the office. 120 minutes only. From here to here, again 15 minutes late, 15 minutes less in the office. Are you able to feel this? Yes. From here to here, 5 minutes late. 5 minutes late. That means 5 minutes less in the office. From here to here, 40 minutes late. That means 40 minutes less in the office. 100 minus 40, 60 minutes. From here to here, 50 minutes late. My God. 50 minutes late. That means 50 minutes less in the office. This would be 10. Yeah. Now I can finish up the entire 49 cells. It's hardly going to take me 2 minutes. Agreed. Let's do this. So plus 30 is 165. Plus 20 is 185. Plus 10 is 195. Plus 5 is 200. Plus 0 is 200. Plus 15 is 215. Now if you see for each of these, see 15 minutes difference, 15 minutes less, 15 minutes less, 15 minutes less, 15 less, 15 less, 15 less everywhere. Yeah. Same. Let's finish off this whole thing. 150 plus 20, 170 plus 10, 180 plus 5, 185, 185, and this would be 185 plus 15 is 200. So this is 200. Yeah. Same way for D, plus 30, 135, plus 20, 155, plus 10, 165, 170, 170, 185. Here again, plus 30 is 130, plus 20 is 150, plus 10 is 160, plus 5 is 165, 165 plus 15 is 180. Can you see the 5-minute drop here? 5 minutes drop. So this calculation seems very heavy. This calculation seems very heavy, but it's actually not. It's good for us if we do it beforehand and keep it ready. Yeah. Same way here, plus 30 is 90, plus 20 is 110, plus 10 is 120, then 125, 125 plus 15 is 140. Same way here, plus 30 is 40, plus 10, plus 20 is 60, plus 10 is 70, 75, 75 and 90. Good to go? So what I have right now, is my pre-work done ready for me. Now I have the pre-work ready for me. What is the one rule that I know? They are saying what is the rule? That each intern must be more than 1 hour, right? The period of each intern must be more than 1 hour. That means more than 60 for sure. Else it gets considered as an absent day. And the first clue itself says that none of the 7 interns get an absent day. That means none of these 7 people stay in the office for 60 or less than 60. Everybody should be there in the office for at least 61 minutes. So can I first remove off the ones that are 60 or less than 60? 60, will it be there? No, because 60 is exactly 60, exactly 1 hour. No, they're saying more than 1 hour, right? 60 is gone, 10 is gone, 40 is gone, 60 is gone. 70 is allowed, all of these are allowed, yes. All of these are allowed, yes. All of these are allowed, yes. Good. Abhishek, yeah, if you want, you can watch this, because this is something that we had, one of the questions that we are going to do today. I've brought 2 sets today. One of the questions that we are going to do today is what we discussed yesterday in Elite Batch, the intro class that we did yesterday. So we will be solving that puzzle also, okay? Done? Good to go? Yes, all right, perfect. Now, what they are saying now is, Brian's period was the maximum. Does it mean Brian's period was the maximum possible? That means Brian should leave last at exactly 120? Not necessary. Brian's period is maximum means what? It is maximum compared to everybody else's, right? Compared to everybody else's, Brian's is maximum, they are saying. Yes. And Guy's period was minimum. Guy's period is minimum. Does it mean minimum possible? Then should it mean that he left at the last period, which is 120, or he left at the earliest period, which is 12 o'clock? No. Minimum compared to all of these. Got it? Yeah. Good to go? No, Sangram, the place where you apply tick and cross method or cross hatching method is when you have to deal with too many values. See, if the situation was to only deal with entry time and exit time, okay, but because the conditions are talking about period, it becomes tricky for us to understand every time. And because it is timing, right, sometimes even if 1 hour we consider less, for example, from 10:20 to 12:50, instead of considering as 2 hours 30 minutes, if we end up considering it as 3 hours 50 minutes or 1 hour 50 minutes, the entire meaning of the question changes. Got it? Cool. Yeah, so to avoid this confusion is why we are doing this. So now I know that if Brian's period should be maximum and Guy's period should be minimum, can you tell me, can Brian's period be 135 then? Because it should be maximum, can it be 135? No. If it is 135, that means the remaining 6 people should have the period less than 135. Is it possible? Can 6 people have less than 135? No. A himself can't have less than 135. So is 135 possible? Hell no. Remove. 135 is not possible. Why? Because if this guy itself, maximum itself is 135, then imagine 1 less than 135 should be A, at least A, right? But A is 150. This value itself is more than 135. Not possible. What about 165, guys? Canon, they will explicitly tell you, na beta. They will explicitly tell you, they will inform you that it is maximum possible period. That means then we will consider the last duration. But because they are saying it is the maximum, it means compared to the others, it is maximum. Okay, clear? Okay, can you tell me about 165? Is it possible 165? Come on, guys. What about 165? Is 165 possible? Imagine if maximum is 165, maybe A is at 150. Okay, that means no one else can leave at 12 o'clock because A is leaving at 12 o'clock. No one else can leave at 12:30 because B is leaving at 12:30. That means everybody else should be leaving at least after 12:50. This is 165, this is 170. Possible? No, yeah. Not possible at all, right? This can't be possible. That means if this value can't be 165, this value can't be 165, okay? This one can be 150, we don't know that, but this can't be 165. Can we try the same thing? Can we try the same thing with 185 now? Can we try that? If this is 185, let's see if this makes sense for us. If this is 185, less than 185 could be 150 or 180. Let's say this is 150. That means no one else can come here. Less than 185 can be 150, can be 120, can be 180. Less than 185 can be 105, 135, 165, 170, 170. It is possible. Getting this? So 185 is still possible. 185 is still possible. But I know that 165 and 135 can never happen. Good to go? Done? This is the best we could have done here. What about Guy now? They are saying Guy is minimum. But if you look at Guy, he's such a poor guy is, because all of his values are minimum compared to others. 70 is less than, because their minimum itself is 150, 135, 120, 105, 100. 70 is less than all of this. 75 is less than all of this. 75 is less than all of this. 90 is also less than all of this. So Guy is already living his minimum life only here. Okay. Guy's period is already at minimum only. Even if he leaves at 90 minutes, even if he leaves after 90 minutes, his period is still minimum only. So I don't think we can do much about Guy right now. Good to go? Okay. Now for the interesting part. Okay. They are saying Frank was not the first person to leave. Okay. Frank was not the first person. Frank was not the first person to leave. Any which ways we had eliminated it. So this one is any which ways kicked off. Okay. Look at the fourth one. The difference between Frank's period and Denise's period was 2/3 of an hour. Okay. This is an interesting one. Okay. What they're saying is difference between Frank and Denise, Frank and Denise, or Denise and Frank, whatever. The difference is 2/3 of a minute, of an hour. 1 hour is 60 minutes. That means this is how much? 40 minutes we are looking at. Okay. Done? So either F minus D or D minus F, one of the two things is 40 minutes. Clear? Either F minus D or D minus F. Good to go? Now there are two ways of thinking this. There are two ways of doing this. One, you refer here, you look at F's timing, you look at D's timing, and you see where the difference can be 40 minutes. 105 minus 40 is 65. I don't have 65, minimum is 90. 105 plus 40 is 145. F does not have 145 also. He has 140. So I know this can't be D's time. Same way, 135 minus 40 is 95. I don't have 95. 135 plus 40 is 175. I don't have 175. So I can, listen, I can do either this or I can use my brain a little bit. See, what I know is, I know Frank's entry time. Frank's entry time is 11 o'clock. Okay, Frank entered at 11 o'clock. What about Denise? Denise entered at 10:15. Okay, this is entry time. Here itself, I know that there is a difference of what? 45 minutes, correct? There is a difference of 45 minutes, agreed? Now, let's say if I imagine, just as an imagination, let's say they both leave at the same time. Both of them are leaving at same time. Let's say F is also the guy who came in at 11 o'clock. This guy is also leaving at. So this difference is 45 minutes. Okay. This is entry time. Exit time, I'm going to assume that both of them, just as an example, both of them left at 12 o'clock. Okay. Now what would be their period? What is their period then? Their period would be what? 11 to 12 is 1 hour, which is 60 minutes. 10:15 to 12 is how much? 10:15 to 12 is how much? Additional 45 minutes, right? 105 minutes. Am I right? Yes or no? 60 minutes plus 45 minutes. 60 minutes will be 11:15 plus 45 is 12 o'clock. Agreed? Yes. What is the difference? The difference is still 45 minutes. But do I need the difference to be 45 minutes? No, right? If they enter 45 minutes apart and they leave together, then that 45 minutes difference is still there. But I want the difference to be 40 minutes. How can I make it 40 minutes, guys? How can I make it 40 minutes? For me to make it 40 minutes, I have to make sure what? That this doesn't become 105. I either make this as 100, if this is 100, instead of 105, if this is 100 and this is 60, what happens? The difference becomes 40. Or I make this as 65 and this as 105, the difference is 40. That means what is happening? Their exit time should be 5 minutes apart, yes or no? Both of their exit times must be 5 minutes apart. There must be a difference of 5 minutes. Yes, and whose exit time should be more? Whose exit time should be more? This guy or this guy? If this guy's exit time is more, then the period difference becomes less, correct? So F should have a higher exit time than D. Now, do I know exit times? Yes, I know. Which two exit times have a 5-minute difference? Very good, home. Yes, nice, nice. Yeah. Which two times have exactly 5-minute difference? 12 o'clock, 12:30, 30 minutes. 12:30, 12:50, 20 minutes. 12:50, 1 o'clock, 10 minutes. 1 o'clock and 1:05. 1 o'clock and 1:05. Very good, Karan. Yes. 1 o'clock and 1:05 have an exact 5 minutes. Is there any other value? No. 1:05 and 1:20 is 15 minutes. So there's only these two possible values. So now imagine if I were to, I'll erase all of this. Okay. I'll erase all of this. Yeah. And I will give you the exact value with 1 o'clock and 1:05. Yes, 1 o'clock and 1:05. So if this guy is at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m., this guy is at 1:05 p.m., will it make sense? Is it correct like this? 1 o'clock and 1:05? This is 2 hours, which is 120 minutes. How much is this? How much is this? 2 hours will make it 12:15. 2 hours 45 minutes will make it 1 o'clock. 2 hours 50 minutes I have to do. How much is 2 hours 50 minutes? This is 2 hours. This is 2 hours 50 minutes. No, 5 minutes extra is getting added. I need to reduce that. That means I need to swap these. This will become 1 o'clock. This will become 1 o'clock and this will become 1:05. Got it? Now tell me their periods, guys. Quick. Now tell me their periods. 11 o'clock to 1:05 is 2 hours 5 minutes, which is 120 and 5, 125 minutes. This is how much? 2 hours and 2 hours will make it 120 plus 45. 120 plus 45 is 165. Is the difference exactly 40 minutes? Oh, yes, it is. Done? Good to go? Did you understand this logic? So, if the difference in their duration, their period, if the difference in their period is 40 minutes and if their entry is 45 minutes apart, that means there should be a 5 minutes deficit in the exit time. Good? Can I use this directly here? So, I know what? F is going to leave at 1:05. F is going to leave exactly at 1:05 p.m. Staying how much? 125 minutes. Okay, 125 minutes. If you want to write this in hours and minutes, then you can do that. 2 hours, 5 minutes. Yes. And what about D? D will be leaving at exactly 1 p.m. making it how much? 165 minutes. which is how much? 2 hours and 45 minutes. Good to go? Perfect? Makes sense, yeah? So now I know D and F's time. Now I know D and F's time. Can I strike it off here? Yeah. D leaves at how much? D leaves at 1 o'clock. So D leaving at 1 o'clock. This is D. That means nobody else can leave at 1 o'clock anymore. And D leaves exactly at 1 o'clock. This is struck because this is good to go. Same way for F, it is going to be what? Exactly 125. So this 125, no one else can leave at 105. There's one more 105. Be very careful, okay? There are two 105s. 15, there are two 15. Be very careful, okay? So these get strike out. These also get struck out. Now I am done with F and I am done with D. Clear? Nice one. Yes, so F and D is sorted and I am done eliminating also the ones that cannot be. Okay. Now moving on to the next condition. Similar kind of condition I have. Similar. Now you will tell me, okay. The difference between Eli's period and Adam's period was 1/3 of an hour. Yes, Eli and Adam was 1/3 of an hour. 1/3 of an hour is how many minutes? You tell me Eli and Adam's exit time. Come on. Use the same logic that we used here. Nice, Karan, nice. Good. So what is happening here? What is happening here? Eli leaves at what? 10:20 a.m. Sorry, entry. Eli's entry is at 10:20 and Adam's entry is at 9:30. Okay. So already how much difference do I have in the entry time? How much difference? 9:30 plus 1 hour is 10:30. So 10 minutes less than that, which is 50 minutes. So I already have a 50-minute gap, but I need how much? I only need a 20-minute gap. Yes, I need only a 20-minute difference. So how do I generate that 20-minute difference? By putting them at a 30-minute deficit, correct? So Eli and Adam's exit times must have a 30-minute difference. Which two times have a 30-minute difference? 12 and 12:30. That's it. I can look at 12:30 and 1 o'clock, but somebody else is already leaving at 1 o'clock, right? So 12 and 12:30, no other times have a 30-minute gap. Exactly right. We also have 12:50 and 1:20. We also have 12:50 and 1:20. But imagine this. This is also 30-minute gap, no? 12:50 and 1:20 is also 30 minutes gap. Be very careful, yeah? People who are saying 12 and 12:30, you are not looking at this. 12:50 and 1:20 also has a 30 minutes gap. Be very careful. But what's the scene here? Can A or E, one of them, if they leave at 1:20, if A leaves at 1:20, he becomes 2:30 minutes. 2:30 is the maximum, correct? Every other value is less than 2:30, but I know B should be maximum. So can any of them leave at 1:20? No, they can't. They can't leave at 1:20. Got it? We know that either 1:20 or 1:05 or 1 o'clock, 1:05 is also done. So either 1:20 or 1:05 or 12:50 should be given to B because his is the maximum. So the only possible is what? 12 o'clock and 12:30. So should he be 12 o'clock and this should be 12:30? No, the other way around. This should be 12:30. This should be 12 o'clock. Now what happens? From here to here we have 2 hours 10 minutes. 2 hours 10 minutes is 1:30. Here to here it is exactly 2.5 hours, which is 1:50. Got it? 1:30 and 1:50, 20-minute gap satisfied. Clear? So now I know E leaves at 12:30. E will leave at 12:30. Do you agree, guys? Everybody? Drop a yes if you understood this. E leaves at, no, not 12:50 and 12:30, beta. Ananya, 12:50 and 12:30 has a 20-minute gap. We need 30 minutes gap. We need 30 minutes gap because there is 50 minutes gap in the entry time, but we want only 20-minute gap in the period. That means the exit times must be 30 minutes apart. Same what we did here. Okay. So E will be leaving at 12:30, having 130 minutes. That is 2 hours and 10 minutes. and A will be leaving at exactly 12 o'clock, which is how much? 150 minutes. 150 minutes is nothing but 2.5 hours or 2 hours 30 minutes. Clear? Perfecto. Nice, na? You see how interesting the set now became. So now I know A leaves at 12 o'clock. A will leave at 12 o'clock. Here, A leaves at 12 o'clock. That means no one, A cannot leave at the other times. And no one can leave, no one else can leave at 12 o'clock. This is also done. And E leaves at 12:30. If E leaves at 12:30, which is here, E leaves at 12:30, which means no one else can leave at 12:30 and E cannot leave at any other time. Perfect. Now the biggest advantage, so now we are out of the clues, right? We've utilized all the clues. Now the biggest advantage of doing the tick or cross, see, can you notice a pattern here? 12 o'clock is done, 12:30 is done, 12:50 is pending, 185, 170, one of these two should be true. 1 o'clock is done, 105 is done. Here 105, I have 200, 185 or 75. Here 120, I have 215, 200 or 90. Yes? Getting this? Now imagine C is still pending and I know here 1250 is still pending, which is what? These two. So now think about this. If, for example, if B left at 185, trial and error part. Trial and error part. If B left at 1250, which is 185, B should be maximum, no? 185, if this is 185, then C cannot be this, cannot be this, cannot be this, cannot be this, cannot be this. C will also become 185. 185, 185, is B any more maximum? No. That means, this means B cannot be 185, man, because if B is 185, then C can also be 185 or 200, which is more than B. Not allowed, right? B is maximum. So this won't be 185, leaving us with only one choice for C, exactly leaving at 1250. Works? Yes, C leaves exactly at 150. So C is done. C is done 150 and 150 this time is 1250, not 150, 1250. So C leaves exactly at 12:50 p.m. making the duration how much? 170 minutes, which is 2 hours and 50 minutes. Good? Beautiful? Yes. What is left now? Who are the two people left? These maximum and minimum guys are left. The extremes are left, maximum or minimum. Now, so far we are getting a perfect bay. So far we are getting a perfect bay, but we had some hypothetical questions. That means something should be fishy. So we are aiming for something fishy. We are hoping for something fishy to happen. Now see, B should be maximum. If B is 200, if B is 200, is 200 maximum so far? Yes. Nobody else is close to 200. Yeah. Nobody else is close to 200. We have only 170 being maximum. Nobody is close to 200. So B can be 200 possible. So if B is 200, if B is 200, then 105 is taken by B. Guy will be 90. If this is 200, this will be 90. That means what? 105, this guy would leave at 105 and this guy would leave at 120. Correct? But is it necessary though? Is it necessary? No, right? Why? Because B can also leave at 215. At 120 he can leave. 215 is still maximum. Despite this being 215, 75 is still minimum. So this is also possible. 215 and 75 is also possible. This being 215 and this being 75 is also possible. That means this guy can also leave at 120 and this guy can also leave at 15 p.m. So weren't we expecting something fishy? We already have it with B and G. Yes, this hypothetical bit, right? This hypothetical bit, if guy was not the last person to leave, now we can utilize that here. Yes. So this is our bay. I know it is not perfect, but that's the thing about bays, right? They need not be perfect. They should be perfect for the situation, and this is what we get. Cool. Good question. Yes. Is this a good question? Interesting one. So what were the game changers for this? Point 1, using tick and cross. using tick and cross method made it easy for us to eliminate the ones that never existed, that couldn't exist. That way, we are putting too much strain on the hand, very little on the mind. We are leaving our mind to do these calculations, these logical calculations, right? Which was a second turning point. Knowing that F and D's out time should have a 5-minute difference, and knowing that E and A's out time should have a 30-minute difference, made a lot of changes for us, made a lot of progress for us. Got it? Yes. Now can we finish off these questions? Time taking, yes, but this is the most efficient way of doing it. One, using tick and cross. That way we didn't have to every time calculate the minutes because we had done it at once. And number two, working on the time difference. Yes, which we did it here. Good. Let's finish off the questions. Yeah, let's go. Let's finish off the questions. Question number 1, if Guy was not the last person to leave the office, last person is 120. If Guy is not leaving at 120, that means B is not leaving at 105. Who is leaving at 105? This guy will leave at 105, this guy will leave at 120. Then asking, then who could be the two interns leaving together at 105? Who two people are leaving together at 105? This guy is leaving at 105, which is G, and this guy is also leaving at 105, which is F. So I need F and G, which is Frank and Guy. Guy and Frank, option A. Home, yeah, your first answer at least is right. Let's check with the rest of it. First answer definitely right, okay? Can we go to the second one? Let's go. If Carl spent 10 minutes less than 3 hours, man, this is a fake hypothetical. See, sometimes they might actually throw you into the trap. They might actually make you think that, man, everything is hypothetical here. Actually, no. Carl spent 10 minutes less than 3 hours. 3 hours is how much? 180 minutes. 10 minutes less than 180 minutes is 170. Carl is already spending 170 minutes only. Carl is already spending 170 minutes only, but they are playing with us, okay? So be very careful. Then at what time did Eli leave? Eli left when? Eli left at 12:30 p.m. Carl leaving at 12:50, Eli leaving at 12:30, technically no relevance at all, but fake hypothetical, okay? So Eli left at what? 12:30, which is also A. Nice, your second answer is also right, option A. Good, good. Can we move on to the third one? If Brian's period was less than 210, Brian's period was less than 210 minutes. Can it be 215 minutes? Nope. Nope. If the question has less than 2 hours, then Canon, in this one you're saying, no, then it wouldn't make sense now, because then the arrangement is not possible at all. We know that there are only two cases. This has nothing to do with Carl or nothing to do with Eli. The two cases are with Brian and with Guy only. Everybody else's exit time is fixed, okay? Cool? Yeah. Brian's period was less than 210. Could it be 215 minutes? Nope. It has to be 200 minutes. That means he will be leaving at 105. If this guy is leaving at 105, this guy will leave at 120. This can't be 105. This can't be 75. Perfect. Then at what time did Guy leave? Guy left at what time? Exactly at 120, which is option C. Nice. Your third answer is also right. A, C. Perfecto. Beautiful. Beautiful. Done. Nice one, na? Yes. Beautiful, yeah. Nice. Shall we move on to the next one? What is the difference between period of Brian and Dennis? Is it possible for us to find Brian and Dennis? Dennis, I know, is 165 minutes. But Brian could be 200 also, or Brian could be 215 also. That means the difference can either be 35 minutes or the difference can be what? Adding 15 to this can be 50 minutes also. 35 or 50. Cannot be determined, right? Because if it were 35, then only 35. If it were 50, only 50. But both are possible. 35 is also possible. 50 is also possible. The answer has to be 0. Why? Because the answer actually cannot be determined, because B's period is not confirmed. Good to go? Nice, nice, beautiful, perfecto. Moving on. What is the total period of the 7 interns in minutes? This should also be 0, no? Because we don't know this and this. This should also be 0, right? Because we don't know the total period of 2 guys. We can't find out the total period of everybody. Yeah? Is it true? Is it true, guys? Should the answer be 0 for this one also? Yeah? Here 0 is trap. Before confirming, don't jump to conclusions. Everybody was saying 0, huh? Before confirming, don't jump to conclusions. Why? They basically want us to do what? Total of it, sum of all of this. Let me add this up now. I see 150. I'll not consider B and G because they are shaky. I'll leave B and G. 150, 320, 485, 585, 615, 715, 72, 740. So far I have 740. Okay. So far I have 740. Now what about these guys? What about these guys? See, look at B. If B is 200, then G should be 90, correct? Which adds up to how much? 290, 290, 290, B and G. Or if this guy is 215, then this guy is 75. How much is 215 and 75? 215 and 75? Still 290 only. 215 plus 75, still 290 only. So the sum is not changing. The sum is not changing. See, here if this guy is spending 15 minutes extra, then this guy is spending 15 minutes less. It gets balanced out. Here extra 15 minutes, here 15 minutes less gets balanced off. So it's not cannot be determined. It is 740 plus 290, which is how much? 900, 1030. This is our answer. Yes. So people who said 0, people who said 0, it's actually 1030. Good to go. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Yes. Yes. Be very, very, very careful, guys. Home. So you got, out of 5, you got 4 questions right, and 1 because you did not bother confirming, you lost that 3 easy marks. Okay. Be very careful. Done. Perfect. No issues. No issues. See, mistakes happen, and it's good that they are happening now. Let out all the possible mistakes that you can make now itself, so that during your actual test, you have nothing new, no new mistakes to make. Okay. So you try out all different kinds of mistakes and empty them off now itself. Unload all the possible mistakes now itself, so that when you go to your CAT, you have no new mistakes to make. Okay. Done? Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. So this was a very interesting set. It gets counted as a difficult set because of the complexity of the numbers, and the trial error is also very calculated trial error. It's not a random trial and error. Okay. Done? No issues. Yeah. No issues. Okay. Are you ready for this one now? How many of you seen this set? This is something that we had discussed in the other channel yesterday. Yesterday, this we discussed in the other channel. How many of you are ready to solve this one now? For the ones who did not see this, quickly have a look at it. This we had discussed yesterday when, yeah, correct, Canon. When we were doing Elite demo, we had discussed this. Ready? Shall we start this one off? Let's quickly read this, yeah? Let's read this. A group of 42 employees are seated at desk. So this is a very lengthy one. Yeah, the best way to read this is to break them into pieces and do, and that's what we are going to do. Look at the questions. Yeah, look at the questions. Have the same number of supplies on the desk? Definite question. What is the total number of supplies? Definite question. Which of the following could be the total number of supplies on the desk of employee seated adjacent to employee ID number 22. Be very careful. Could be indefinite. Language is very, very important. What is the total number of supplies? Definite. Which option best represents indefinite? Language is very, very important. The language with the questions, very, very important. So here, are we sure? Will we get a definite bay or not? Not really. We might get a definite bay, or we might end up getting an incomplete bay also. Why? Because there are maximum definite questions, but there are a few indefinite questions also. Be careful, okay? Yeah. So first things first, let's do the let's make the graph of it, right? The outline of it, the table of it. 42 employees, 7 cross 6 grid, which is 7 rows and 6 columns. I have it, 7 rows and 6 columns. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. Yes, outline is ready. They're saying that with each desk assigned to one employee. This is one employee, this is one employee, this is one employee, this is, so each cell is one employee, okay? Each employee has a unique ID ranging from 1 to 42. There are exactly 42 cells, 7 6 times is 42, exactly 42 cells and exactly 42 employees and exactly 42 numbers from 1 to 42, okay? The seating is organized such that employee IDs 1 to 6 occupy row 1, with those with 7 to 12 occupy row 2 in the same order, with 7 directly below 1. So 1 to 6 will be like this. 7th ID will be exactly below 1. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like this, I have to fill this up entirely, correct? Yeah, no, this is no calculation, man. Athar, that's the fun part of this. This one has no calculations at all. This one is actually a puzzle. So if you like playing Tango or Binaro on, there's a game on LinkedIn called Tango. If you like playing this is exactly like that. Yes. So this pattern continues with employees numbered 37 to 42 in row 7. So row 7, there will be 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So it's basically arranged. So technically the entire first paragraph is just telling us that you have to put 1 to 42 in the same order here. Yeah. So I'm going to do that directly. I already have 1 to 42 done. Good. Yes, 1 to 42, I have already placed it. Good for us. Moving on. Next, they are saying each employee has a certain number of office supplies. Certain number of office supplies. Employee 1 has some office supplies. Employee 2 has some office supplies. 3 has some office supplies, so on and so forth. Okay. Office supplies are what? Could be stationery like pen or, staplers or punching machines or printers or A4 sheets, whatever. These are called office supplies, okay? So they're saying each of them has a certain number, and for each row or column, the number of supplies at each desk from left to right. So for rows, they are saying left to right. From here to here, what will be the number? So for example, if these numbers are say A, B, C, D, E, F, okay? So the supplies distribution index, is basically what? For this, the supplies in distribution index will be what? This one, A, B, C, D, E, F. This is supplies distribution index. So basically they are saying all these numbers put together is the SDI, okay? Supply distribution index, SDI, clear? Yeah. So what they're saying is left to right also SDI, same way top to bottom also you can do SDI. So each column will have an SDI, each row will have an SDI. Clear? Good to go? Okay. Moving on. Now some conditions are given to us. They are saying that no two rows share the same SDI and no two columns have identical SDI. No two rows have the same SDI, no two columns have the same SDI. That means this pattern that you're getting, no, A, B, C, D, E, F, the same A, B, C, D, E, F cannot happen for any other row. It can happen in the other order. I can have C, A, F, D, E, B. This is possible, right? This is possible. I can have C, A, F, D, E, B. Although the numbers are similar, see, C is here, C is here, A is here, A is here, D is here, D is here, E is here, E is here, F is here, F is here, B is here, B is here. But Numbers can be same, but the pattern cannot be the same. Clear? The pattern cannot be the same. Moving on. So this one we've understood. No two rows or no two columns can have the same pattern. Okay. No more. Before we begin, right, we need to start with a very good clue, right, to start us off. The best clue to begin here was what? This one. Each employee has either one or two supplies. This is what they should have given us in the beginning. But see how beneath they have, how you know, they've squeezed this particular clue in between so many clues that we lose track of it. So always make sure, read through all the clues and then start off with the solving. Okay, be very careful to read through all the clues. They're saying each employee has either one or two supplies only. That means the numbers are possible as one or two only. Got it? If this is one, this is two, or this is two, this is one, or something like that. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1 is only happening. Everywhere we can have one or two supplies only. Okay. 3, 4, 0, not possible. 1 or 2 only. Very good. So basically here we are placing what? Just 1, 2. 1, 2 in some order, some places we are placing. That's it. Okay. So only two numbers we have to worry about. So this one is done. If you look at this particular clue, sixth clue, they are saying employees with IDs 15, 16, 30, 35 are exactly one supply. So ID 15 has one supply. ID 16 has one supply. ID 30 has one supply. Where's 30? ID 30 has one supply. ID 35 also has one supply. Okay. Definite relevant condition done. Let's remove off these definite relevant conditions. Next. Employees with IDs 27, 28, 34, 36, 47 have exactly two supplies on their desk. Two supplies. So 27 has two. 28 has two. 34 has two. 36 has 2 and 41 has 2. Okay, this condition is also done. Good to go. Now we can go from the top. Okay, no more than two employees seated next to each other, either in a row or column, have the same number of supplies. No two employees, no more than two employees can have the same number of supplies. What does this mean? So for example, let's say four people are seated like this. If some way I know that this is 1, this is 1, can this value be 1? Could this be 1, guys? Is it possible? No. Why? They are saying no more than two employees can have the same values. Two employees is okay, but this cannot be 1. This will have to be 2 only. Same way, if this is 1, this is 1, can this be 1? No. Again, I will have 3 together. I can't have 3 together. That means this would be 2. Good to go? Clear, folks? So this basically means what? When you are repeating, right? When you are repeating, you can repeat twice maximum. 3 times or 4 times repeating is not allowed. Twice is what is allowed. More than twice is not allowed. Okay? Done. So this condition is also understood. Perfect. Moving on. In every row, this is a row. Okay, this is a row. In every row, exactly 3 employees have 2 supplies on their desk. So what do I know? I know that there are 6 employees in one row. In 6 rows, in 6 employees in one row, they are saying 3 people have 2 supplies. So in this row, I would have what? 3 people having 2 supplies, and they are saying exactly 3 people. Exactly 3 employees. That means the remaining 3 should have how many? 1, 1, 1 each. Do you agree with this, guys? 3 people have 2. Remaining 3 will have 1, 1, 1 each. This will happen for all the rows. This row also we will have what? 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Here also I would have, this would repeat for each of the rows. Okay, every row this should happen. Done? Now they are saying what? In exactly 3 columns. Not all of the columns. How many columns are there total? 6 columns are there, right? There are 6 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are saying in exactly 3 columns, 3 employees have 2 supplies. So in 3 columns, they are saying 3 employees have 2 supplies. Yes, exactly. 3 employees have 2 supplies. That means the remaining 3 people should have what? Remaining how many people? If this is 2, this is 2, this is 2, then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4 ones remaining. 1, 1, 1, 1. This is happening for 3 columns. Okay. 3 twos and 4 ones. Okay. In exactly 3 columns, 4 employees have 2 supplies. So the remaining 3 columns, total 6 columns are there, right? In the remaining 3 columns, they are saying 4 employees have 2 supplies. 4 employees have 2 supplies. That means 2, 2, 2, 2. So the remaining 3 people will have 1, 1, 1 supply each. Got it? Good to go? Good to go, yeah? Nice one. Okay. And they're saying, and one of these columns is column 5. Column 5 is which? This is column 5 for us. Column 5, they are saying we should have this particular case. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 twos and 3 ones should happen here. Out of this, I am already done with what? 1, 1 and a 2. 1 and 2 is already being placed. Okay, good to go. Nice. This one is also sorted. Now, in the 9th question, right? 9th question they are saying, 9th condition they are saying, in row 1, this is row 1, no consecutive IDs have the same number of supplies. This means what? In row 1, consecutive IDs will be what? 1 and 2, they cannot be the same. 2 and 3 cannot be the same. 3 and 4 cannot be the same. 4 and 5 cannot be the same. 5 and 6 cannot be the same. Good? They cannot be the same. Employee ID 7 has more supplies than employee ID 19. They are saying 7 has more supplies than 19. What is the only possibility, guys? We know that supplies are either 1 or 2. Employee ID 7 should have more than employee ID 19. That means what? Employee ID 7 should have 2 supplies and employee ID 19 should have 1 supply. Only then 7 is more than 19. Yes. So employee ID 7 is here. He's got 2 supplies. Employee ID 19 has 1 supply. This condition is also done. Perfect. Correct, home. Perfect. Last one. In columns 2 and 3. So this is column 2. This is column 3. The number of supplies only for the employees in row 7 is same. In this column and this column, these 2 columns, they are saying only row 7. Row 7 is what? 38 and 39. Only these 2 guys have the equal values, they are saying. Only these 2 have equal. What does this mean? If these 2 have equal, then the others cannot be equal, right? This cannot be equal, this cannot be equal, cannot be equal, cannot be equal, cannot be equal. Why not? Because they specifically said only these 2 guys have equal, others don't. Okay. So this is with the clues. We are done with all the clues. Now it's our job to finish the rest of it. Can we start working on this? Let's start working on this. Okay. So what do? First, start off by looking where you have 2 similar numbers next to each other. Like here, see, 2 and 2. This is 2, this is 2. That means this has to be 1. Because if this is 2, then I will have 2 repeating thrice. Cannot happen. This is also 1. Yeah. So I am done with 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Again 1, 1. This can be 1. No, this will be 2. What about this value? Not sure. Because for column, I don't know how many 2s and how many 1s. See, how many 2s, how many 1s, I don't know. I have exactly 3 2s and exactly 3 1s. So this can be either 1 or 3. I don't know that. This can be either 1 or 3, 1 or 2. I don't know that. Not sure. So I leave it here. Where else can I use this logic? Where else can I use this logic? See, 1 and 1. 1 and 1. That means this has got to be 2. This has also got to be 2. 1, 1. That means this can't be 1. This can't be 1. That means it's 3. It's 2. Now this can either be 1 or this can be 1 or this can be 2. This can be 2. I don't know that. 1 or 2, 1 or 2 possible. We'll leave it there. Now we can start focusing on here, this part. If this is 2 and this is not equal to 2, that means this is 1. Here I don't know, here I don't know, here I don't know, here I don't know. Here I can actually guess. Why? Look at this one. If this is 1, these 2 values are equal. Can this be 1 and 1? No, right? Why? Then I'll have 1, 1, 1. 3 ones together, not allowed. That means these 2 equal values cannot be 1. Ultimately giving us what? that this is also a 2, this is also a 2. 38, 39 is done. Perfect, Jaydeep. Yes, perfect. Yashika, superb, superb. Karan, very good, very good. Yeah. Again, 2, 2, that means this has got to be what? 1. Now, this is a row. In row, I know that there should be 3 2s and 3 1s, correct? I have how many 1s? 1, 2. How many 3s I have? 1. How many 2s I have? 1, 2, 3. That means this has to be a 1 only. 1, 1, 1. 3 1s done. 2, 2, 2. 3 2s done. Good? Yes, good to go. So, one entire row is sorted. Here, this can be 1 or 2, 2 or 1. I don't know this for sure. Yes, I don't know this for sure, but I know one thing. I know one thing here. So, I'll use a different color to show that I'm putting possibilities. If this is 1, then this will be 2. Or if this is 2, this is 1. Correct? That means one of these two places, 1, 1 is already placed and 1, 2 is already placed. I have 1, 2, 2, 2. So, 2, 2 and 2, 3 2s are already done. I know for a fact that if 3 2s are already done, then this has to be 1 only. Why? Because if this is 2, we would end up having 4 2s. Is it possible having 4 2s in a row? No. 31 has to be a 1 only. Okay? Clear? I hope this is clear, yeah? Because there should be exactly 3 2s and 3 1s in a row. 1. So if you look at 2s, 2, 2 and one of these two is 2. 3 2s are done. That means I need 3 1s. So 1, 1 and 1, 3 1s are done. Clear? Again, I can follow this up. 1, 1, this can't be 1. This has to be a 2 only. Why? Because then all 3 will be together. I am done with C. 1, 2, 3 1s. Does it mean this is a 1 or a 2? I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know. With column, we can have 3 2s and 4 1s or 4 2s and 3 1s. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to mess around with that. What else can I do? I can finish off this row also. How can I finish off this row? I have 1, 1. Only 2 1s and 3 2s are there. So this has got to be a 1 again. 1 and 1, this is a 2 again. 2 and 2, this is a 1 again. I don't know what this is exactly. Further, again, same logic I can apply for this row. This will be either 1 or 2, correct? If this is 1, this is 2. If this is 1, this is 2. So look at the number of 1s. 1, 2 and 3. 3 1s are already done. That means this has got to be a 2 only. 2, 2 and 2. Clear? Yes. So this is also a 2. This is done. Further, anything else with this column? Again, I can, this row also I can finish it off, man. Same logic. This can be 1, this can be 2, or this can be 1, this can be 2. Look at the 2s. 1, 2, 3. So this has got to be a 1 only. Yes. Perfect. Good to go. So far, so good. What else do we deal with, guys? Look at this one. Here, I can finish this off now. I am done with 1, 2, 3 2s. 3 2s are done. 1, 2, 3 1s are done. So this one has to be a 2 only, because they've explicitly told us that column 5 has 4 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 3 1s perfectly done. So if this is 2, can this be 2? No, they are not equal, they are saying. So this is 1. If this is 2, can this be 2? No, this is also 1. If this is 1, can this be 1? No, this is 2. If this is 2, this is 1. If this is 1, this is 2. Yeah, so this row is also done. How about here? 2, 2, this has got to be 1 only. Why? Why is this 1? 2, 2, 2, not possible. This has got to be 1 only, right? So column 1 is completely done. Column 1 is completely done. What do I see in column 1? 1, 2, 3 2s and 1, 2, 3, 4 1s. So the 3 columns that they said, right? 3 columns that they said, 1 out of them is done. 1 out of them is done. This one has 3 2s and 4 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This column is also done. What do I see here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 1s and 3 2s again. 3 2s and 4 1s. 3 columns are 3 twos and 4 ones. That means 2 columns are done. One more column is pending. What about this one? This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. So it is this one. One column is done here. Okay. Good to go, guys. Can we finish off this column now? 1, 1. This has got to be a 2 only. Look at this. 1, 1, 1, 1. This one also has 3 twos and 4 ones. 3 twos and 4 ones. All the 3 columns are done. 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1 done. That means every column, every other column should have what? 4 twos and 3 ones. So this one should have 4 twos and 3 ones. This one should have 4 twos and 3 ones. And this one also has 4 twos and 3 ones. Yeah. So here I need 4 twos. 1, 2 is there. That means 2 out of these 3 should be 2. And 1, 2, one of them should be 1. Here also same. 1, 2, 3 is done. 1 out of these 2 should be 2 and the other 2 should be 1s. Okay. Clear, guys? So at this point, I am almost done with the most of the things except for these cells, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 cells are pending with 1 and 2. Yes. Is there anything we can do here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 should come and 2, 1 should come anywhere it is possible. Sorry, 2 twos. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2 and 2, 1 should come, can come anywhere. Both of these can't be 1. Both of these can't be 1. Why can't both of these be 1? If this is also 1, this is also 1. If this is also 1, this is also 1, what will happen? 1, 1, 1. I can't have 3 ones together. So I know for a fact that if this is 2, this is 1, this is 1, this is 2. That means this is surely 1 only. Yes, this is surely 1 only. If this is surely 1, then this is surely 2 only. Yes. 1, 2, 3 twos are done. Yes, and 1, 2 is pending and 1, 1 is pending. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Only these 2 are pending. Good to go, guys. If this is 1, this is 2. If this is 2, this is 1. If this is 1, this is 2. So I'll put it in like that order itself. I'll put it in that order itself because everything else is done. Everything else is done. If this is 1, this will be 2. If this is 2, this will be 1 because I need 1, 2, 3, 4 twos and 1, 2, 3 ones. Perfect. If this is 1, this will be 2. So again here 1, 2, 3 ones and 4 twos. Perfect. But this is not necessarily 1. Is this necessarily 1? No, this can be 2. If this is 2, then this is 1. If this is 1, this is 2. If this is 2, this is 1. Okay. Every other place I am done. Only these 4 cells are pending. This is over. This is over. Only these 4 cells are pending. Now what do I do with these 4 cells? You remember SDI? Do you remember this? Supplies distribution index. They are saying supplies distribution index for any 2 rows cannot be same. Any 2 columns cannot be the same. So look at the pattern here. Look at the pattern here. What do I see? 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That means I cannot have anywhere else 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1. No, it's not matching. So it's good to go. Here also 1, 2. So it's not interfering with the first row. Let's look at the second one. I have 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Is it possible? Look at these 2 rows. 1 and 1 are matching. 1 and 1 are matching. 2 and 2 are matching. 2 and 2 are matching. That means here, if I have 2, what will happen? This will become 1. So 2 and 2 are matching. 1 and 1 are matching. SDI becomes same. Can they be same? The pattern cannot be the same, right? The pattern can't be the same, right? It's clearly given. That means this can't be 2. So this has to be a 1 only. And this has to be a 2 only. Only then these 2 patterns are different. Otherwise the patterns become the same. With this I am done with the bay. Phew. Yes. So this is based, and if this is 1, if this is 1, then this is 2, this is 2, this is 1, good to go. Nowhere will you see the similar pattern. No other place you will see similar pattern. Everything is unique. This is binary, or if you use LinkedIn, then this is called Tango. If you play such games on a regular basis, if you play these games, this kind of a set actually makes you feel like this is a puzzle only, okay? Yes. So, I have the entire answers. Yes. I can quickly jump off and answer the questions. Let's go. Finally done. Yes, Atharv. Finally done. Yeah. Let's answer this. Which employee IDs from the following options have the same number of supplies? Same number of supplies. So, either all of this should have 1 or 2. Do 19 and 21 have the same? 19 and 21, no. 1 and 2, not the same. 8 and 12, 8 is here, 12 is here, not the same. 22 and 33, 22 and 33, yes. See, 22 and 33 are the same. So, this should be my answer. But let's see D, 30 and 32. 30 is 1, 32 is 2. See, 1 and 2, not matching. So, my answer is option C. Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Ananya, it seems a little overwhelming. It looks like it will take up a lot of time to solve. When you talk, when you explain, it seems very lengthy. But when you actually start solving, it's not that lengthy. Let's go. Next one. What is the total number of supplies on the desk of the employee seated in column 2? Column 2 is what? This is column 2. They're asking the total for it. Can we do it? 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11. Lucky number 11 is the answer. Very good. Karan, nice. Others? Home, very good. Very good, Athar. Very good, Jaydeep. Nice, nice. They're basically asking us to add this up. This is 11. End of story. Next one. Which of the following could be only to throw us off the scent, man. Only irritating these kind of questions are because we got a perfect bay. We were expecting a perfect bay or an incomplete bay, but we have gotten a perfect bay. Could be the total number of supplies on the desk of employees seated adjacent either in the same row or same column to the employee with ID number 22. Where is ID number 22? ID number 22 is here. Okay, ID number 22 is here. Adjacent in the same row means what? This and this. Adjacent in the same row. So it could be 2 and 2, 4 possible. Seated adjacent either in the same row or same column. So 2 and 2, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Yes, so the total is 7. Tala for a reason. Good? Very good, Karan. Yes. For ID number 22, these guys are also adjacent. These guys are also adjacent. So 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 2, 7. Yes. Correct, Athar. Very good. 7 is the right answer. Option B. Clear? Can we go to the next one? What is the total number of supplies on the desk of employees with ID numbers greater than 30 and divisible by 8? ID numbers must be greater than 30 and these numbers must be divisible by 8 also. Yes. Can we do a quick sanity check here? Or I think we can do it directly itself. 8, what are the, do you know 8 tables, right? 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, 8 fours are 32. So I need 32. And then from there I need to keep adding 8, 8. 32 plus 8, 40. 8 fives are 40. Do we have 48? We don't have 48, man. Only 42 are there. So we basically need 32 and 40. Where is 32? Here. Where is 40? Here. So they're asking what is the total number of supplies? 32 and 40. 2 supplies and 1 supply. 2 plus 1, 3. That's the answer. Yes. Cool. We have one last question. Which option best represents the set of employee IDs in the third row third row, this is the third row, having exactly two supplies. Two supplies, we have 14, 17, 18. 13, no. 15, 16, no. 14, 17, 18, yes. 13, 14, 17, no. 14, 17, 18. Option B here as well. Cool? Yes. So I know this set is could actually be a little bit that's all folks. This set could actually look a little overwhelming, but if you try to compare it with a puzzle, it becomes an easier set to solve. Okay. So okay, by the way guys, with this we are done with DILR in the concept builder class. Okay, in the concept builder series, the sessions that I had planned for logical reasoning, right? We did linear arrangements, we did circular arrangements, we did vertical arrangements, and we did miscellaneous arrangements today, and we are done with all of those. Yes, so with this we will no longer be having this free class. Yeah, but what do I have for you? I have something for you in my pocket, which is this. On the 21st of Feb, that is coming Saturday, this Saturday at 8 p.m. on the main channel. You can also watch here or on the main channel, MBA Wallah Main. This is MBA Wallah English, that's MBA Wallah Main. Okay, so on the main channel we have a lot of surprises for you, right? Obviously you can see someone new standing here, so we will be introducing someone new, obviously. Now who's that one person? We don't know that. What is he going to teach? We don't know that, but there are other surprises also waiting for you. Okay, yes, so don't forget at what? 8 p.m. when? 21st of Feb. So we've conveniently kept it on a Saturday so that you have nothing else to do. Saturday night we have a party here. Okay, done? Cheers, cheers. So if you have any other questions, any other queries, you want to join a group where I keep posting, updates about the classes that we are doing. This is my Telegram group. You can join this. I'll be posting all the updates with regards to any classes that we are doing, either on this channel or on the main channel. If you are a part of any of the batches, you can still join it. If you have any questions, any queries, you can post them there. Join this. Okay. Done. Yeah, Atharv. Yes, that's Looney Tunes, one of my favorite cartoon shows back then. Slowly getting into love with DILR. Karan, right? That's the best way to fall in love with DILR. If you have an instant love with DILR, no, that's not love at all, right? That's maybe one of emotional imbalances that you're having. But if you slowly start loving this particular section, it is actually one of the craziest section, because look at the sets that we did today, right? The amount of fun that you can have here and the amount of times that this section can blow your mind is crazy, right? So it'll be a very good balance between, oh wow, I get this, and man, I don't get this at all. That's basically what your usual love life also looks like, right? Done. Okay, with this I think we'll wrap this up. Yeah, thank you so much guys for being a part of this. I will see you guys the next time I see you guys. I will see you on the Saturday 21st of Feb at 8 p.m. Okay, until then, keep learning. All the very best guys. Cheers.